everybody. Episode 3 today. We're going to run on down to my cousin's shop again, and then we're going to focus on cleaning up the engine bay. I'm going to pressure wash the front end, frame and stuff like that, just to get it all cleaned up, and then from there we'll see what happens. I may start to put some paint down on that firewall just to give it a coat of paint, but that's where we're going to start. So I'll catch up with you once I get back to my cousin's shop and get that truck in a position to work on it today.
Just making it so they can come.
Yeah.
She's the only person going to be there's MJ. Because your mom's probably that's it.
Oh, perfect. We're good to go. Oh, damn shoes are shot. Ready?
Well, you have to pull it up because I can't even get in it.
I'm good at this.
You might not have to have anybody in just so like that. Oh, whoa.
Here, we switch. I'll give you the dirty ass.
I don't mind it.
All right, got the truck pulled up. There's the old classic chain. Pulled this bad boy up. Today's job is basically getting this fully clear. We're going to pressure wash all through here, get this all cleaned up, and then assess some of this rust. Alright, so I got some good news. So I worked on this hole over here just to see. And the good news is it's really just confined to this small area. Same thing with this little tiny guy here. I ended up cleaning up a lot of this. Like, I know there's still some rust here, but I took the sander to all of that because it was really, really bad there. And I just wanted to test these spots. So the good thing is those spots aren't too bad. You can see a couple other little places where I just wanted to double check. Double check here, double check there. We're good. Did a ton of cleaning up down here. This is kind of in rough shape, but overall we should be okay and we'll be alright. And that'll get cleaned up over time. So yeah, overall what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna continue to clean up a little bit, and then we're gonna fix those couple holes in the firewall, and then hopefully put some paint down on this firewall. So that, alright, made some fixes up front there. I'm gonna let that take care of itself, get it ready, let it cure up, and then I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, since I got some exposed metal there, and I just sanded these cab mounts down because there was some good wear right here on top. I know there's still some surface rust there on the back side of them, but up here was really rough, so just gave that a little quick cleanup. So now I'm gonna just take some black enamel. We're just gonna spray up the rails here just to try and clean up some of this on the top half and cover up some of this stuff hanging out here, just to, you know, preventative maintenance. So we'll do that. Man, a coat of paint freshens this thing up. So ended up painting the firewall, nice gloss black, let that dry. Got basically this front half of the frame basically to the firewall painted. So obviously we're gonna have a brand new suspension, so all this is gonna come out, be brand new, to be black to match. Same thing with the other side. And then once all that's complete, I mean, the front half of this is done basically for me, for what I would like to do with it. So yeah, I'm super happy with the way it came out. Like I said, we're going to continue to let this dry. We'll see if we need another coat of paint, but this is kind of the finished product for the front end. Like I said, I'm going to let this dry up, wait for the suspension to show up, and then that'll kind of be the first super big project with this thing, is the suspension front to back. I'm super excited about it, and then that'll kind of kick off the next set of things, which after the suspension will be the rear axle. Upgrading to 30 spline axles, Eaton posi rear, and then a 373 gear set from Yukon along with the install kit. So the axles will be from Moser Engineering. So rear end is going to be from Yukon, Eaton, Moser Engineering. And then after the rear end is complete, then we do the brakes all the way around. And then once that's done, which will kind of be over the next like 2 to 3 months, once that's all complete, then it's time for that to come off, go get the upgrade kit done, and then our good old 4.8 is getting a bunch of goodies done to it. Pretty much everything, whole kit and caboodle with a turbo kit, and then an intake manifold and a bigger throttle body. So this thing's about to get a lot more than I intended, but it'll be well worth it in the end. So that's going to pretty much conclude this video. So like I said, next steps, recap. Frame's pretty much done. Gonna just see if it needs a second coat of paint. From there, it's going to be suspension when it shows up, rear axle, change all the gearing, posi rear, brakes, and then time for powertrain upgrades. And while the powertrain stuff's getting done, I will be tackling the interior on this thing, getting it ready to go. So that when the powertrain's back, we can put the whole front end back together, hook everything up, and then at that point, the truck will at least run, and I can then worry about body panels and paint and things like that. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, share. It goes a long way for me. Like I said, building an audience, gaining subscribers means a lot for me. So please share this with your friends or whoever else might be enthused by these sort of things, and wait for the next episode. Thanks.